Welcome back to SS Anime, your go-to channel for everything anime. If you're a fan of romance anime, then you're in for a treat because 2024 has been a phenomenal year for love stories that tug at your heartstrings, make you laugh, and sometimes even make you cry. In today's video, we'll be counting down the top 10 romance anime of 2024 that you absolutely need to check out. From unexpected love stories to classic romantic tropes done right, these anime have everything to keep you hooked. So, grab some snacks, get comfy, and let's dive into this year's best romance picks. At number 10, we have Alya Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian. The plot of Alya Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian might grab your attention with its unique premise, but the novelty of the Russian secret language doesn't remain the focal point for long. Alya's quirky habit of muttering things in Russian, unaware that her classmate Masachika understands every word, fades into the background after the first few episodes. It still makes occasional appearances for comedic or dramatic effect, but the story shifts its focus to their growing dynamic. This might surprise viewers expecting the Russian element to play a bigger role, so it's good to approach the series with an open mind. What truly keeps this anime engaging is the relationship between the leads. Alya is the definition of perfection, smart, beautiful, and confident, while Masachika is the typical laid-back, slightly introverted protagonist who constantly finds himself drawn into her orbit. Their chemistry is fun to watch, as their interactions are filled with sharp wit, light banter, and just the right amount of romantic tension. Add in some genuinely funny moments and heartfelt scenes, and you've got an enjoyable romance that balances humor and emotion quite well. The show's pacing is slower than some other romance anime, but it allows time to flesh out the characters, especially the hilarious and lovable side characters who often steal the spotlight. From Alya's doting but meddlesome sister to their classmates who always seem to know more than they let on, the supporting cast adds plenty of charm to the story. If you're someone who enjoys romantic comedies with a bit of slice of life flavor, this anime is a great pick. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want a Russian phrasebook for when Alya goes on one of her adorable rants? At number 9, we have Grandpa and Grandma Turn Young Again. The bittersweet reality of time passing is something everyone can connect with, no matter their age. In Grandpa and Grandma Turn Young Again, this universal theme takes on a magical twist when an elderly couple discovers a mysterious golden apple. One bite is all it takes to turn back the clock, restoring their youthful bodies and reigniting the passion and energy they thought was long behind them. What follows is a heartwarming and often hilarious exploration of love, life, and the joy of rediscovering the world and each other through younger eyes. While the relationship between the couple is the heart of the story, the anime also dives deeper into the ripple effects of their transformation. Their renewed youth doesn't just affect them, but also stirs reactions from those around them. Neighbors, friends, and even their grandchildren find themselves grappling with curiosity, confusion, and even envy as they try to make sense of this miraculous change. These interactions add layers of humor and relatability, making the show more than just a simple romance. The charm of Grandpa and Grandma Turn Young Again lies in its episodic structure. Each episode feels like a small slice of life, filled with moments that range from heartfelt to comedic. To a casual viewer, this might seem slow or meandering, but for those who give it a chance, these stories offer depth and meaning. Whether it's rekindling their youthful mischief, revisiting old dreams, or simply enjoying the small pleasures of life, this anime is a celebration of love that endures and thrives, no matter the age or time. At number 8, we have Yakuza Fiance. Yakuza Fiance is undoubtedly one of the most thrilling romance anime of 2024, combining drama, intensity, and a dash of dark humor to deliver a love story like no other. The plot centers around two rival Yakuza families, the Somis and the Miyamas, who call a truce to end their long-standing feud. To solidify this fragile peace, the leaders arrange a marriage between their grandchildren. This arrangement thrusts Yoshino Some, a strong-willed and clever young woman, into an engagement with Kirishima Miyama, a seemingly polite and well-mannered man. However, it doesn't take long for Kirishima's true nature to emerge, a sadistic streak that leaves Yoshino humiliated and questioning her future. But Yoshino isn't one to sit idly by. Instead of resigning herself to her predicament, she hatches a bold plan to get even with Kirishima. Her goal? To make him fall hopelessly in love with her, only to shatter his heart at the end of the year. However, as the days pass, something unexpected begins to happen. The two start to develop a genuine connection, and their dynamic shifts from adversarial to something far more intimate. The chemistry between Yoshino and Kirishima is electric, filled with sharp banter, moments of vulnerability, and a growing sense of mutual respect. What sets Yakuza Fiance apart is its ability to balance high stakes drama with genuine emotional depth. The story keeps viewers hooked with its unpredictable twists and turns, all while delving into themes of trust, redemption, and the complexities of love. Yoshino and Kirishima's relationship is far from conventional, but that's exactly what makes it so compelling. With its gripping narrative and unforgettable characters, Yakuza Fiance isn't just a romance. It's a roller coaster of emotions that will keep you invested from start to finish. This anime has truly earned its place as one of the standout romance titles of 2024. At number 7, we have Days with My Stepsister. At first glance, the title Days with My Stepsister might make veteran romance anime fans raise an eyebrow, given how this premise is often mishandled in modern media. However, Studio Dean's newest work is a refreshing exception. Rather than leaning on cliches or cheap humor, this anime presents a surprisingly thoughtful and mature take on the complex dynamic between two step-siblings. It avoids the pitfalls of crude interpretation, instead focusing on the emotional nuances of their situation, which makes it a standout entry in the romance genre. The story revolves around two strangers who suddenly find themselves sharing a home due to their parents' marriage. What follows is a realistic and heartfelt journey of two individuals slowly learning to navigate their new reality. The pacing is deliberate, allowing their relationship to develop naturally. And the show does a remarkable job portraying the awkwardness, misunderstandings, and gradual trust building that occur when two lives are suddenly intertwined. There's a refreshing sense of sincerity in the way the characters interact, making their journey relatable and emotionally engaging. One of the anime's standout elements is its calming and understated atmosphere. The soft visuals, paired with a soothing soundtrack, create a serene backdrop that enhances the story's emotional impact. Instead of relying on drama or over-the-top moments, Days with My Stepsister shines through its quiet yet powerful storytelling. It's a romance that feels grounded and authentic, making it a great watch for those who appreciate character-driven narratives. If you're looking for a romance anime that's introspective and heartfelt, this one should definitely be on your radar. At number 6, we have Dandadan. While Dandadan is primarily known as an action-packed series steeped in the supernatural and occult, its romantic subplot is equally captivating. The anime weaves its romance into the chaotic and unpredictable world of ghosts, aliens, and bizarre encounters, creating a unique balance that sets it apart. Although romance isn't the main focus, it gradually develops in a way that feels natural and deeply rewarding, adding an extra layer of depth to the thrilling narrative. The story follows Momo Ayase, a spirited girl who firmly believes in the existence of ghosts, and Ken Takakura, nicknamed Okarun, a nerdy boy who is equally adamant about the reality of aliens. Their conflicting beliefs lead to an unlikely partnership that takes a wild turn when they discover that both ghosts and aliens are real, and both factions have sinister plans for them. As they navigate a whirlwind of supernatural chaos, the two find themselves drawn closer together, forming a bond that is as endearing as it is unexpected. The romance unfolds subtly amidst the action, making every tender moment feel earned and heartfelt. What truly makes Dandadan stand out is its ability to seamlessly blend genres. The comedy is sharp and energetic, keeping the tone lighthearted even during intense moments. Yet, the anime isn't afraid to delve into emotional territory, exploring themes of trust, companionship, and growing affection. The stunning animation brings the bizarre and supernatural elements to life, making every scene visually captivating. For viewers seeking a show that delivers thrilling action, laugh-out-loud humor, and a slow-burn romance that keeps you invested, Dandadan is a must-watch. At number 5, we have Kimi no Todoke. Kimi no Todoke. From Me to You is a timeless romance that has earned its place as a beloved classic. After the success of the first two seasons, no one expected the series to return for a third season. But when it did, fans couldn't have been more thrilled. The story picks up shortly after the emotional and long awaited confession between the two lead characters, Sawako and Kazehaya from season 2. Their relationship has blossomed, and the third season takes a refreshing approach by focusing on the challenges and growth of a couple that is already together, instead of keeping viewers on the edge of their seats with a will they won't they dynamic. What sets Kimi no Toke apart in its third season is how it explores the beauty of a relationship after the initial confession. The romance isn't rushed, and instead, it allows for a deeper look at Sawako and Kazehaya's emotional connection. The couple's bond is wholesome, pure, and heartwarming, providing the kind of relationship that fans of romance anime can truly root for. The anime doesn't just focus on the couple, but also brings attention to their friends and classmates, giving the whole series a sense of community and support. What's even more impressive is that despite the decade-long gap between season 2 and 3, the writing and character development have not faltered in the slightest. The comedy, which has always been one of the series' strongest points, remains as charming and funny as ever. The characters are just as lovable and relatable, with the humor serving as the perfect complement to the sweet and sincere moments between Sawako and Kazehaya. The third season wraps up the story beautifully, providing a satisfying and emotional conclusion to one of the most cherished high school romance stories in anime. For fans of the genre or newcomers who haven't experienced this gem yet, Kimi no Todoke is a must-watch. Its return is a nostalgic reminder of how simple, wholesome romance can be just as captivating as any dramatic or fast-paced love story. At number 4, we have Blue Box. Blue Box is a standout series that masterfully blends two seemingly contrasting genres, sports and romance, to create a unique and engaging viewing experience. At the heart of the story is Taiki Inomata, a dedicated badminton player who has spent years practicing, not just for his love of the sport, but also for a chance to interact with his crush, Chinatsu Kano, a talented basketball player. Every day, Taiki puts in the effort, hoping that his time spent on the court will bring him closer to Chinatsu, who, unbeknownst to him, is equally interested. Slowly but surely, the two begin to form a bond that is filled with sweet, quiet moments and emotional growth, and their budding romance serves as a beautiful subplot to the fast-paced sports action. The way Blue Box seamlessly weaves its romance into the world of sports is a major highlight. The two genres complement each other in ways that enhance the overall narrative, though some viewers may find themselves gravitating more towards one genre than the other. The sports aspects are thrilling, especially for fans of badminton and basketball, but the romance takes its time to develop, allowing for plenty of subtle moments between the characters. While sports fans may wish for more intense action, romance fans will appreciate the slow-burn relationship between Taiki and Chinatsu. The delicate balance between these genres is part of what makes Blue Box so appealing to a broad audience, even though the two genres might not always perfectly satisfy every viewer's expectations. Beyond the story, Blue Box shines with its impressive animation, stunning voice acting, and an atmospheric soundtrack that elevates the emotional depth of the show. The fluid animation during the sports sequences keeps things dynamic and visually appealing, while the voice acting brings the characters to life with authenticity and charm. The music ties it all together, capturing the highs and lows of the characters' emotional journeys. With all these elements coming together, Blue Box delivers a viewing experience that feels complete, compelling, and undeniably engaging. It's a series that has the potential to become a classic, though only time will tell if it will endure in the hearts of fans long after its final episode. Whether you're a sports enthusiast or a diehard romance fan, Blue Box offers something special for everyone. Now for the top 3. At number 3, we have Makeine Too Many Losing Heroines. Makeine Too Many Losing Heroines is a refreshing take on the traditional male harem trope, offering viewers something more profound and unique than typical rom-com fare. The story follows a self-proclaimed background character, a guy who believes he's nothing more than an average, unnoticed person in the grand scheme of things. Despite his low self perception, he gets pulled into the complicated love lives of several girls, offering them guidance and support as they navigate their romantic struggles. His interactions with these heroines are intriguing, and while the show's realistic portrayal of relationships can sometimes feel a bit too grounded, this is precisely what gives it such a compelling charm. What sets Makeine apart from other series in the genre is its approach to the male harem setup. Rather than focusing solely on romance and chasing after multiple girls, the show leans into the more platonic aspects of the relationships. The protagonist's role isn't to win over the hearts of the girls, but instead to help them with their personal challenges, creating meaningful connections that feel less superficial and more genuine. This perspective flips the typical script on its head, offering an exploration of platonic friendships amidst the romance, which adds a layer of emotional depth often missing from typical romantic comedies. The art style in Makeine is another standout feature, contributing to its unique atmosphere. The visuals are distinct and different from what viewers might expect, making the show visually appealing while also reinforcing its themes. The characters are drawn with subtlety and nuance, and the overall aesthetic complements the show's tone perfectly. It's not overly flashy, but instead has a quiet beauty that enhances the more grounded, realistic portrayal of the relationships. This art direction helps the show stand out in a crowded genre, allowing it to carve out its own identity among a sea of more traditional romance anime. The relationships in Makeine are handled with maturity, and the way the show focuses on character development over typical romantic tension makes it a standout in its genre. Its fresh take on the male harem concept keeps viewers hooked beyond the initial premise, as the characters grow and evolve in meaningful ways. For fans looking for a romance anime that offers more than the usual cliches, Makeine, Too Many Losing Heroines, is a delightful breath of fresh air. At number 2, we have Spice and Wolf. Spice and Wolf is a beloved classic that remains one of the most cherished romance anime of the late 2000s. The story revolves around an unlikely pair, Holo, the wolf deity of harvest, and Kraft Lawrence, a humble merchant. On the surface, they couldn't be more different, but as they travel together through a world filled with political intrigue and economic struggles, they begin to discover how much they share in common. What begins as a business arrangement gradually blossoms into one of the sweetest and most touching love stories in anime. This slow burn romance, built on mutual respect, wit, and unexpected affection, has captivated fans for years. This is why Spice and Wolf, Merchant Meets the Wise Wolf deserves its spot as the second best romance anime of 2024. It's not merely a continuation of the original story, but a complete reimagining that gives the series a more faithful adaptation of the light novels. The retelling allows longtime fans of the franchise to experience the full depth of the story as it was intended, with nothing left out. The animation has been completely updated, bringing the rich world of Spice and Wolf to life with breathtaking visuals. From the majestic landscapes to the intimate moments between Kraft and Hollow, the new series improves upon the original by giving fans the quality they've been waiting for. The second season of Merchant Meets the Wise Wolf promises to take this beloved story to even greater heights, with more beautiful animation, a deepening of the characters' development, and a continuation of their journey, both professionally and personally. The dynamic between Kraft and Hollow, once based on business, transforms into a partnership filled with personal growth, understanding, and deep affection. Fans of the original series can rest easy knowing that the emotional beats, character chemistry, and humor of the first season have been faithfully preserved, all while bringing something new to the table. This combination of nostalgia and fresh animation has earned Spice and Wolf, Merchant Meets the Wise Wolf, a place among the best romance anime of 2024. The first season of the retelling was a massive success, delighting longtime fans of the series and attracting a new generation of viewers. The story stays true to the essence of the original, while offering an updated and more polished experience that appeals to both newcomers and veterans of the franchise. Because of its combination of rich storytelling, emotional depth, and stunning visuals, Spice and Wolf has earned its place as the second best romance anime of 2024, with fans eagerly awaiting season 2 to continue the journey of Hollow and Craft. And finally, for the number 1 spot, we have Danger in My Heart. Dangers in My Heart has truly evolved in its second season, refining its already strong foundation and taking the story to new emotional heights. The development of the main character's personality is one of the standout aspects of this season, and it's a journey that fans are more than happy to follow. At the start of the series, the male lead is an awkward, brooding figure who, to put it bluntly, isn't the easiest character to warm up to. However, as he navigates his emotions and slowly starts to understand his growing feelings for the female lead, viewers witness an incredibly rewarding transformation. What once seemed like a cold and distant character arc becomes a deeply personal one, showing the growth of the protagonist in ways that feel authentic and grounded. This character progression is the main reason why Dangers in My Heart Season 2 deserves the top spot for the best romance anime of 2024. Unlike many shows that force a character's development, the changes in the male lead are handled with subtlety and grace. Each step forward in his emotional journey feels earned, making his eventual realization of his feelings for the female lead feel completely natural. This slow-burn romance captivates viewers as they witness the inner struggles and complexities of the protagonist, who starts as someone who is almost impossible to like, but gradually becomes a much more relatable and lovable character. What truly sets Dangers in My Heart apart from other romance anime is the way it balances character development with the progression of the story. The romance never feels rushed, nor does it dominate the narrative in a way that detracts from the emotional depth of the characters. Every moment of growth for the protagonist feels like an organic part of the overall journey, and this slow yet steady development is what makes the show so captivating. The interactions between the main characters are nuanced, and each encounter between them deepens their connection, providing an engaging viewing experience that's rewarding for fans invested in the story. With its beautifully paced character arcs and deeply emotional moments, Dangers in My Heart Season 2 has earned its place as the best romance anime of 2024. It's not just the romance that makes this show stand out, but the way it treats its characters with respect, allowing them to evolve at their own pace. This is the kind of series that stays with you long after the credits roll, making it a must-watch for any fan of the genre. And that wraps up our list of the best romance animes of 2024. I hope you enjoyed hearing about these amazing series and found a few that you're excited to check out. Keep in mind that this list is just my subjective opinion, so I'd love to hear what you think. Do you agree with my rankings? Or do you have your own personal favorites that should have made the cut? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a discussion going. Remember, anime is all about personal taste, and the beauty of this medium is how it offers something for everyone, no matter what you're into. So, if you think there's a romance anime that should have made it to this list, don't hesitate to share it with the community. I always love discovering new recommendations from fellow anime fans. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my future content. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, right here on SS Anime.